You're tuned into the Flare Up Podcast.
It's the Flare Up Podcast. Grab your drink, sit down, and watch. You're gonna have a blast. The Flare Up Podcast in the high desert with your hosts Frankie, Joseph, Brian.
Welcome back. This is the Flare Podcast. This is episode 91. You're here with the hosts, me, Brian.
Me, Joseph.
Me, Frankie.
And welcome back, guys. We're here. The three buds are here today, and we're about to talk to you what Joseph said. What happened on today's date, 4/13.
We're three pretty best friends, huh, fool?
Hell yeah, bro.
Hell yeah.
I see you're blushing.
A little bit.
Hey, do they have beer at Six Flags? Sorry for cutting yours off.
Beer?
I think they do. Yeah, you just gotta.
If they have it at Knott's, probably at Six Flags.
Yeah, they give it to you like in a different colored cup. It's like a yellowish. Like for Knott's, they give you like a neon color one.
Oh,
where I remember. Yeah.
all right.
I want a clear cup that I can
if they
see
got
my
the
beer.
boysenberry pure right there.
Nah.
Nah.
Well, they
What
got
else?
cock meat beer, fool.
That's what you'd be drinking, huh, Dick?
My favorite. 1796. America's first elephant arrives in New York. On this day in 1796, that's kind of a fallacy. Because we used to have elephants, didn't we?
We did?
I swear we had North American elephants. Like way back in the day.
You talk about
Like mastodons and woolly mammoths and all that shit?
Talking about the woolly mammoth, fool?
Yeah, kind
It's a
of.
little different, no?
Yeah,
It's the same shit.
I mean, they're probably the same family.
Same but different. It is the same
yeah,
shit.
Yeah, same.
Because
different.
that company, Accelerator Labs or some shit,
Uh-huh.
they're fucking
Oh, they're bringing up the
they brought back the dire wolf, and
Oh,
they
the
they
dire
have
wolf.
a fucking a woolly mammoth that they're bringing back too.
Dire wolves are kind of fire.
They're using a Indian elephant, and they're changing the DNA of the Indian elephant. That shit's crazy.
It's gonna come out at a fucking call center or some shit.
It's gonna be like this when it comes out and shit.
Dude,
It's gonna have double trunks.
Dude.
On this day in 1796, New York City welcomed America's first elephant, a 2-year-old Asian elephant from Bengal. 10 days later, she was put on display with people paying 25 cents to see her. No one really knew how to care for an elephant, which meant she dined on greens and liquor. The elephant, whose name, if she had been given one, was not recorded, went on to tour the East Coast for the next 2 decades.
Wait,
All right.
she didn't have no name?
What's her name?
Her name is, she's from, she's from
Bengal.
Okay, Bengal, so that's
Something
Indian.
Singh?
Indian. So she's probably, Philip?
Philip?
You know how those scammers are trying to use like those different like,
American names?
American names.
Philip Johnson?
Like, my name is Philip Johnson.
My name's Michael White. Fucking idiot.
What do you got? What do you got? What name?
I think she was looking at you.
I said Michael White.
Oh, what about you?
I was like,
It's a girl, right?
Could be anything, bro. It's an elephant dog.
Oh.
They don't. This is the first one. They don't even know if it's a male or female.
Peter the Beater, fool.
Then we have happy birthdays.
All right, so we got a sick one right here. Thomas Jefferson.
Good old TJ.
What else we got? Gary Kasparov.
Soviet-born chess player.
Oh, fuck that guy. Checkmate, fool.
Checkmate.
1949, Christopher Hitchens. 1906, Samuel Beckett. 1866, Butch Cassidy.
Oh shit.
And 1743, Thomas Jefferson. Click fucking Butch Cassidy.
Wait.
You'll
Yeah,
get
let's
some-
say Butch Cassidy. Damn. Oh snap.
that old school picture.
Is
that's
he
tight.
from like Gun Hill over there? No, wait. What? What did it say? Bolivia? Hold on, let's see. Butch Cassidy. Go for Joseph.
Born April 13th, 1866. Beaver, Utah. Beaver. U.S. died 1909. And it says question mark, so they don't know what day. Concordia Tin Mines near San Vicente, Is that Bolivia?
Yeah, Bolivia. That's
Yeah.
what I'm
Was
saying.
an American outlaw and foremost member of the Wild Bunch, a collection of bank and train robbers who ranged through the western United States in the 1880s and 90s. Robert Parker took his alias from Mike Cassidy, an older outlaw from whom he learned cattle rustling and gunslinging. Thereafter, except for 2 years of chiefly cowboying and 2 years in Wyoming State Prison, he was teamed up with a succession of outlaws. His favorite friend and confederate was Elsie
LZ Lay.
Lay, with whom, alone or in a gang, he helped rob a number of trains, banks, and paymasters, and rustled horses, and less often cattle. The year after, Elsie was arrested and imprisoned, 1899. Cassidy teamed up with Henry Longabaugh, Harry Longabaugh, the Sundance Kid. By then, sheriff possesses and what is that?
Pinkerton.
Sheriff possesses and Pinkerton? Is that what
Sheriff
it
Poses.
is? Is it posses?
Posses. Oh, I think Sheriff Posses.
I think it's posses.
Posses?
That makes more sense.
They didn't say posse clowns type shit.
Suck my posse. By then, Sheriff Posses and Pinkerton detectives were capturing. Yeah, damn, why am I so retarded today? We're capturing or closing in on members of the Wild Bunch, and Cassidy and Sundance, with Sundance's girlfriend, Etta Place, escaped first to New York City and then to South America in 1901. Etta Place returned home in 1907. From 1902 to 1906, they owned and ran a ranch in Chubut, province of Argentina.
What?
Chubut.
But
thereafter, they returned to outlawry. Drifting from country to country, they robbed banks, trains, and mine stations until 1909, when, according to Pinkerton agents, they were trapped by a group of mounted soldiers near San Vicente, Bolivia. Damn, Pinkerton's way down there to go find him.
I know, I was about to say.
Where Sundance was mortally shot and Cassidy shot himself.
The Pinkertons are like the low key, like the.
They're like the first CIA, aren't they?
The first CIA, right?
They're actually like the first CIA.
Yeah, because they weren't like during the Wild Wild West. There wasn't really like a system, I guess you could say.
Wouldn't
for
they
the
be like
West.
the first FBI though?
They're like one of those.
One of those.
Yeah.
They're like the ones that are bringing law to the West, because the West was just the Wild Wild West.
That's sick.
The Wild Wild West.
California love.
Why don't we have outlaws anymore? That'd be so cool.
Well, now we have order, bro. Law and order.
There is outlaws, I guess, if you think about it, but not in like cowboy style outlaws.
It's more like you're talking about like those
sick ass fools.
Those what do they call those shits, fools?
Gangbangers.
Jews? I mean,
like your gangbangers, because you do have like some of those groups that are like your First Amendments and all that shit. Like they're
like militias.
Militias, there go. They're the militias.
But they're not. Like
Would they be
cowboys.
outlaws?
Nah, they're not outlaws.
They're
cosplaying, dude. They're
cosplaying?
they're what is that shit called? LARPing. They're LARPing.
They're basically LARPing.
LARPing this
they're
dude.
LARPing the fucking military. They should have just joined the army, fool.
Let's see. So,
according
according to the Pinkerton agents, they were trapped by a group of mounted soldiers near San Vicente, Bolivia. Damn, that's crazy how they went all the way to fucking Bolivia, the Pinkertons, dude.
Right, huh?
Well, think about it. If they were robbing around that South America, pretty sure the Pinkertons were like, hey, no, let's get these fools. Because who knows, maybe some of those trains that they were getting were supposed to go to the United States.
Oh, that makes sense.
Like the trade,
Yeah, it does make hella sense.
Where Sundance was mortally shot and Cassidy shot himself. Damn. Suicide. Another story puts their death in Mercedes, Uruguay, in December 1911, cut down by the soldiers during a bank robbery. Still, other stories have Cassidy either alone or with Sundance, returning to the United States, drifting about from Mexico to Alaska, and dying in obscurity in 1937 in the Northwest or in Nevada, possibly Spokane, Washington, or Johnny, Nevada.
That's so crazy how like back in the day they don't really fucking know.
So that's crazy. He kind of he has a little hit on the downs, huh?
Yeah, that's pretty cool, dude. Like the old
He has a
school,
unibrow too?
He's very fucking square.
Yeah, dude.
Russian like.
Possibly, bro.
Neanderthal like.
All right, let's see. Let's continue, brother Joseph.
More events on this day. 2024. Iran struck Israel with hundreds of drones and missiles during the Israel-Hamas war, marking the first time the two regional powers came into a direct military confrontation. Shit's been going on already for 2 hours.
For 2 years already?
Huh.
Damn, bro. Time's going by fast, dude.
What the fuck?
2015. Gunter Grass, who was the winner of the Nobel Peace Prize, the Nobel Prize for Literature, and was known as the literary spokesman for Germans who grew up in the Nazi era and survived World War II, died at the age of 87. 2002, the military coup that a day before had installed businessman Pedro Camarona Estanga as interim president of Venezuela collapsed this day, and the following morning Hugo Chavez was restored to the presidency.
That's crazy.
Fuck.
1997, Tiger Woods won the Masters tournament, becoming the first golfer of African American descent and the youngest player to win the event. And then
Then
a couple days after, he
DIY.
fucking he got beat up by his wife with a golf club.
Oh yeah.
Dude, there was fucking. Have you seen the games that are free this month on PlayStation?
What is it?
I guess for last month, it was. I don't remember what all of them were, but one of them was the 2K25 golf or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And I was telling my brother, I was like, "Oh, do you think they got the Tiger Woods Crasher Hyundai minigame?" Then they got the other minigame. You got to run from your wife and shit. She's fucking beating on you with a golf club.
Oh shit.
1964, for his performance in Lilies of the Field, Sidney Poitier became the first African American to win Academy Award for Best Actor. 1963, we talked about this guy, Garry Kasparov, who in 1985 became the youngest world chess champion, was born in Azerbaijan. What the fuck is Azerbaijan?
It's like one of those like east,
Slavic?
like not those eastern. What do they call it? The Baltic.
That guy looks
Oh,
like
the
Mr. Bean's
Baltic,
dad,
yeah.
dude.
Oh, yeah,
I've never seen them.
like Peter Beater.
Peter Beater.
Uh-huh.
1943, the Thomas Jefferson Memorial was dedicated in the East Potomac Park on the south bank of the Tidal Basin in Washington, D.C. 1941, Japan concluded a neutrality pact with the Soviet Union in World War II. Done fucked up, AA Ron.
Damn.
In 1941, though, that was pre-Pearl Harbor, right?
Yeah.
Yep. It is.
1909, short story writer and novelist Eudora Wheatley, whose work depicts the regional manners of people inhabiting a small Mississippi town that resembles her birthplace, was born in Jackson, Mississippi. 1906, Nobel Prize winning playwright critique Samuel Beckett maintained he was born on this day. Maintained, what is that?
Yeah. What is that? Now we gotta look into this guy, bro. What the fuck is this guy, dude?
He's a Peter Beater, dude.
There you go.
Samuel Beckett was an Irish playwright, author, and critic who won the Nobel Prize for Literature in 1969. He wrote in both French and English, and is best known for his plays on existential themes, especially An Attendant Godot, 1952. This guy's pretty gay. I don't care.
Yeah,
about
he's
that.
pretty gay. Yeah.
Thought it was gonna be cool.
And he's waving
I know.
around his fucking little white flag.
I
fool.
know, dude.
1895. That guy looks sick. Alfred Dreyfus was imprisoned on Devil's Island, French Guinea, after he was convicted of treason in military trial fueled by the virulenting anti-Semitic faction of French press. Dreyfus maintained his innocence, and he was eventually cleared of all his charges.
Nice.
The Metropolitan Museum, 1870. The Metropolitan Museum of Art was founded in New York City, and it became one of the leading art museums in the world.
I was about to say, fool, that shit doesn't look like 1870.
Oh, it looks like a brand new ass picture.
Yeah, dog.
They had color back then. You didn't know that?
They had colors.
That colored.
Well, they had that too.
1742. George Frederick Handel's Messiah premiered in Dublin. It became the most frequently performed oratorio, typically played at Christmas time. Why is that all one word?
I know, huh?
Listen to Hallelujah chorus and the final chorus from the part 2. Is that that one song from Shrek?
Hallelujah,
Hallelujah.
I heard there was the
That's a
secret
banger, dude.
chord that David played to please the Lord. Here comes the first of four.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. That's the rest of the
That
podcast.
song
Just a
was-
song.
I know.
Hallelujah. 64.
Hallelujah.
Charles I, King of Great Britain and Ireland, convened the short parliament, the first to be summoned in 11 years.
Damn.
King Henry IV of France. 1598. King Henry IV of France promulgated
Promulgated?
the Edict of Nantes in Brittany, granting a large measure of religious liberty to his Protestant subjects, the Huguenots.
The Huguenots?
Huguenots.
Huguenots.
What is a Huguenot? Go for it, Justin.
Huguenot, any of the Protestants in France in the 16th and 17th centuries, many of whom suffered severe persecution for their faith. The origin of the name is uncertain, but it appears to have come from the word Aignos. Aignos, derived from the German
Diagonals?
fuck. Eidgenossen. Confederates bound together by oath, which used to describe between 1520 and 1524 the patriots of Geneva, hostile to the Duke of Savoie. The spelling Huguenot may have been influenced by the personal names Hugh, a leader of Geneva movement, was one of best
Bescon.
Hugh.
Besancon, Maricon fool.
Mama huevo.
Mariconcito.
Yeah.
I like when he says that shit. Mariconcito.
Oh shit.
I don't want to read about this one no more.
I got tired.
He's some German fool, dude.
He's a mama
And that
huevo.
was the last one, no?
What was it?
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah.
Yep. Is there anything happen cool?
Yeah, what is that shit?
April 14th?
Oh, we got to read that?
You gotta
Oh,
say
shit.
that word.
For tomorrow. Steam and ash rise from Ijafajal Joskul.
In 2010.
Jokul. Okay, hold on. One more time. Ijafajal Jokul.
Damn, who's that baddie? Julie Christie?
Damn, actually? Okay, after weeks of small earthquakes and lava flows that signaled an eruption was imminent, volcano in Iceland began sending a plume of steam and ash into the skies on this day in 2010. The plume stretched upward almost 7 miles, then drifted across northern Europe, causing the largest interruption in commercial airline service since World War II.
Anything else interesting?
Nah. Human Genome Project? Is that fucking Machete? Who is that?
That's Gaddafi.
Oh,
fool.
Gaddafi, yeah.
That's Machete, dude.
1986, the U.S. warplanes bombed several sites in Libya, killing or wounding several of the Muammar al-Gaddafi children and narrowly missing Gaddafi's himself.
That fool was a legend, fool.
That's not Gaddafi, dude. That's fucking...
That's fucking
Machete?
Machete,
That's
fool.
Machete, dude.
That's Danny Trejo?
That's Danny Trejo.
Danny Trejo, fool.
He's got a sick-ass tattoo right here.
Hell yeah, fool.
He has a chick's chest piece, no?
Mm-hmm.
On his chest? or
And he has a
something?
big old thing on his stomach, too.
All right, so let's see what I got. So let's see. For today, let's see, on Monday, so Pope Leo says he has no fear of Trump, vows to keep speaking out against Iran war. On Monday, Pope Leo XIV told the reporters that he will continue to speak out against war, defying public criticism from President Donald Trump during his first major international trip to the Algiers. President Donald Trump attacked Pope Leo on Truth Social on Sunday, labeling him terrible for foreign policy following the pontiff's peace appeal regarding the U.S.-Israeli war on Iran. Trump accused Pope Leo of catering to the radical left and being weak on crime, also claiming that the pontiff supports Iran having a nuclear weapon, which is a lie. The pontiff stressed he has no fear of the Trump administration, insisting his remarks were not directed to any individual, but reflecting broader concerns about what he called the delusion of ominopentance, right?
I think so.
Yeah, ominopentance.
I think it's omnipotence.
Omnipotence, my bad. Clacker. Pope Leo began a 10-day tour of 4 African countries, including Algeria, as the exchange marks a rare visible disagreement between the White House and the Vatican over contrasting moral approaches.
Damn, man, you know you're doing a fucked up job when even the Pope's talking shit.
I know, dude. Just wants peace, bro. World peace. Let's see what else we got today, guys. Do you guys have any interesting stories going on? Or you want to keep looking around?
That one right there, the U.S.-Iran shit. We got to talk about that shit.
Where is it?
Look
US
up,
Iran or
Door
dialogue?
open to
look up Strait of Hormuz on the thing real quick, on the search.
They
Strait.
keep opening and closing it, fool. The door. It's gonna be like your the door to your SUV. That shit's just gonna stay closed.
This is gonna get stuck, dude.
Hormuz.
Mouz, I think.
Hormuz.
Trump says 34 ships passed through Strait of Hormuz.
Yeah, probably that one. Yeah.
When was this? April 13th. Yeah, that's the
kinda
most
old.
recent. Yeah.
Yesterday.
Yeah. Very cool. Here you go.
All right. On Monday, I'll go down a little bit. On Monday, President Donald Trump confirmed U.S. blockade of Strait of Hormuz and touted that 34 ships went through the Strait of Hormuz yesterday, which is by far the highest number since the foolish closure began. U.S. Central Command began enforcing the blockade at 10 a.m. Eastern Monday, warning that vessels entering or departing the blockaded area without authorization is subject to interception, diversion, and capture across the entire Iranian coastline. Negotiations in Pakistan concluded after 21 hours without a ceasefire agreement, while Trump is reportedly weighing limited strikes against Iran following the diplomatic breakdown. Oil prices rose above $100 a barrel on Monday as markets reacted to blockades uncertainly, while European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen called for the restoration of the freedom of navigation. Tehran dismissed the blockade as bluster, warning that no port in the Persian Gulf and the Sea of Oman will be safe, while Iranian Parliament Speaker Mohammad Bagher Queef declared Sunday, "If you fight, we will fight." He's gonna blow a queef on us, dude.
I still don't
He is
understand what
gonna-
the fuck we're doing out there.
We're blocking oil, dog.
We're blocking the oil from ourselves.
We're like that meme where the guy's riding the bike and he puts the stick in the wheel by himself.
Yeah, that's what we're doing basically.
So right here says to another one, fool. Continue, Joseph.
Trump says U.S. blockade Strait of Hormuz after Iran peace talk fails. On Sunday, President Donald Trump announced the U.S. Navy would immediately begin blockading the Strait of Hormuz, instructing forces to destroy Iranian mines and indirect vessels, paying tolls to Iran. Negotiations in Islamabad ended without agreement on Sunday, as the United States and Iran failed to bridge core disputes over Iran's nuclear program, leaving the 14-day ceasefire in doubt. Responsible for transporting 20% of global oil, the Strait of Hormuz is critical checkpoint where the United States military transited 2 destroyers ahead of mine-clearing operations, a first since the war began. While Trump did not signal immediate resumption of full-scale warfare, he warned the military stands locked and loaded and is ready to finish up the little that is left of Iran if interference occurs. Neither the United States nor Iran has indicated what follows the 14-day ceasefire expiration on April 22nd through Pakistani Foreign Minister Ishaq Dar. Dude, we got Shaq and Ishaq.
Damn, dude. Sick ass fool.
Stated his country will attempt to facilitate new diplomatic dialogue. You motherfucker, fuck you bloody goat. That's what they said.
I know, dude. Trump says, man, you know it.
And that's funny. Former Brazil spy chief arrested by ICE.
Oh,
ICE,
shit.
ICE, ICE.
Oh, hell.
Israel, Gaza. Ontario family mourns Canadian man killed in Israeli attack in Lebanon.
Damn.
What the fuck? That's like 10 things. Ontario family mourns Canadian
Oh, too far, dude.
man killed. Oh, was it? Ontario family mourned Canadian man killed in Israeli attack in Lebanon. On Thursday, Hazan Hadir, right, 38, a Canadian from Windsor, was killed in southern Lebanon after being shot while attempting to help a man and his family says. Hadir had moved with his wife and 5 children to, what does that say?
Safer.
Safer?
Yeah, it's a safer area in Lebanon in November.
In November, staying behind on family property to care for his horses and Israeli attacks. A mechanical engineer, Hadir finished up an automotive technician program at Clare College. That motherfucker went a UEI.
Thank you, bro.
That's it. And later earned an engineering degree at the university in Windsor. At a press conference in Windsor on Monday, Hadir's sister Fatima stated there are no words that can describe the pain his death has caused. 28 years ago, the family immigrated to Canada from Ghana to escape conflict. The Lebanese health ministry reports the current war has executed 1,700 deaths. Exceeded.
Damn, bro.
Bro, what the fuck are we still doing now?
What is-
Why are we in
no,
war?
No, my thing is, why is Israel bombing Lebanon for, dog? Lebanon's this weird. Lebanon's like a it's Christian and Muslim run, right? So, for example, the president of Lebanon's a Christian, right?
Mhm.
Then inside there, it's like they're sharing the country. I guess you could say the Muslims they run some sectors of the government.
Mhm.
Well, the main president is
Christian.
Christian.
That's kind of cool though. They're getting along.
They're like coexisting with each other,
Like
right?
those stickers?
Yeah.
coexist.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The ones on the Subies.
Yeah.
The
ones that-
lesbian stickers?
I'm surprised
Yeah.
I don't see that shit on your car, dog.
Because I'm not one of them, fool.
Sure about that, bud? You sure about that? You're
You
that guy.
fucking-
You're that guy.
You're the guy.
You hyped for the Black Friday sale on fucking Subaru, dude?
Hell yeah, fool.
Oh shit! That's what I'm saying. Like I don't know why they're bombing Lebanon. Lebanon, there's Muslims there, but
How about Lebanon Malone, dude?
Lebanon alone, is it
Lebanon
right?
Malone.
Watch here. Let me look it up right now. Watch.
If you want you on Google already?
No, not
Oh,
yet.
I was gonna say.
Oh, it's Lebanon.
Lebanon.
Lebanon, Hanover.
So let's see here. It's the So watch here. Watch. Let's see. Lebanon executive branch power is vested in the president, head of state, 6-year term, and a council to administer a cabinet led by prime minister. The cabinet holds significant executive power. Requires vote. Okay, cool. Right here, legislative branches. The parliament chambers deputies consists of 120 members elected directly from 4-year terms. Seats are divided among major religious communities. Judicial branch comprised of circular and religious courts managing a mix of civil and Ottoman laws, with judges theoretically independent. Then the sectarian allocation, the national pact, the political system allocates top state positions based on religious affiliations. President, a Maronite Christian. Prime Minister, a Sunni Muslim. Speaker, then here, Speaker of the Parliament, a Shia Muslim. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's very coexisting. You see how it is?
They
Yeah.
all work together.
All right, I have a pretty funny topic.
See,
Well, it's not funny, but to me it is
it's
funny.
like death. That's pretty funny.
It is death.
She's dumb fool.
I'm trying to look for it. Let me see. Fuck.
When is the elections coming up? You think Bianco's gonna win?
Ooh, that's a weird one, bro. Who knows, bro? Either that or it's to be the other guy that's running the British guy.
A British guy? What the fuck?
Remember, it's 2 Republicans running. They're both ahead.
I don't
Bianco.
want a British guy though. What the fuck?
Same here, bro. Same here, dude. He's gonna raise the taxes again.
Hey, didn't we fucking fight those motherfuckers for the tea?
Exactly,
And you're gonna
bro.
put one back in?
Still looking
Synagogue.
for it, guys.
Oh, listen. Synagogue has first convictions under law, toughening punishment for homosexual acts.
Why are you gay?
Why are you gay? That fool's actually from Nigeria.
Senegal's
That's it.
pretty close.
Yeah. That's actually northern Africa.
All right.
On Friday, a
Oh.
court in Dakari suburb of Peking, Guidiaway sentenced a 24-year-old laborer to 6 years in prison and fined him 2 million CFA for acts against nature and public indecency.
Actually, against nature. What the fuck?
Synagogue's new law increased prison sentence for homosexuals acts to between 5 or 10 years, while also punishing what the government calls the promotion or financing of homosexuality. More than 30 of Africa's 54 countries currently criminalize homosexual acts, with Somalia, Uganda, and the Mauritania potentially imposing the death penalty for such offense. Human Rights Watch researchers Larissa Kojut told the Associated Press on Monday that the law has created a climate of constant fear, with arrests becoming more aggressive due to the state backing. Senegal is largely Muslim nation and is the latest country to impose harsher penalties against the LGBTQ community, signaling a broader effort to crack down on groups supporting sexual and gender minorities.
So they're against the promotion. So no promo if you're homo.
Yeah, bro. And why you gay?
All
Why
right, so
are you
I
gay?
got
Why
it.
are you gay?
So I lost it. Fuck.
Damn.
That's just great.
What was it about? Just make it up.
Nah, I don't make stuff up, bro.
Only Tesla phones.
Therefore, humanoid robots show off their
Only what?
language and
Only
boxing
Tesla
skill
phones?
in
Yeah.
Hong Kong. On Monday,
Hong Kong.
hell yeah, full HK fool. More than 100 robots were showcased at Hong Kong Convention and Exhibit Center, including an AGI bot innovation robot that sang songs and spoke in Mandarin and English, answering visitors' questions. Beijing's latest 5-year plan vows to target the frontier of science and technology with humanoid robots development, part of the 2026 to 2030 strategy, as technology has evolved into an area of competition with the U.S. With national security implications. Official data showed China has made more than 140 humanoid robots manufacturers and more than 330 models in 2025. Omedea ranked AGI bot Ontree Robotics and the UB Tech Robotic Core as top-tier vendors, with the first two companies each shipping more than 5,000 units last year. Shenzhen DX Intex technology business director Wang Zhuhao said that the company sold more than 400 robots and soft synthetic faces are now working in museum and government venues in mainland China, where they lead guests and provide venue tours.
What that synthetic mouth do?
I know, fool. They say they have like synthetic freaking robots in the rooms. Like, would you like a prostitute with you? Engine AI global strategy offers robot chain foresaw robots evolving towards human-like bodies with emotional exchange, stating the warmth and emotion exchange, and the human being helps the robot assist humans. Chain cited my bad, cited China's collaborating technology sharing advantages over the US and Europe. Dude, that's crazy, bro, with these robots, man, like how they're getting more and more advanced.
Have you seen the one dancing norteño music?
No,
Or
man.
not norteño, but it's banda.
Oh shit, it's
It's
like
just
salsa
like,
pateando. Go for it, brother.
All right, so dispute over bathtub leads to gun threat arrest in Barstow.
What the fuck?
What the
Over
fuck?
bathtub.
Yeah, a 27-year-old man was arrested after allegedly pointing a firearm at another individual during a dispute over a bathtub purchase Saturday evening, according to authorities. On April 4th, 2026, at approximately 5:39 p.m., Barstow police officers were dispatched onto the 1800 block of Sunrise Road for a report of a brandishing incident. Upon arrival, officers contacted the victim,
This is funny.
who reported that Tommy Williams had come to the location to purchase a bathtub. During the transaction, a verbal altercation occurred. The victim told officers that Williams produced a silver .22 caliber pistol and pointed it at him. Following the incident, Williams fled to a nearby property that had previously been condemned by the city of Barstow. Officers responded to the location and conducted a search where they located Williams along three additional individuals identified as a 36-year-old Jonathan Murillo, 32-year-old Raven Valdez, and a 42-year-old Shasta Ledbetter. All four individuals were found to be trespassing on the property. The victim later identified Williams at the scene as the person who pointed the firearm at him. During the search of a condemned property, officers recovered a stolen silver .22 caliber Phoenix Arms semi-automatic pistol. Williams was arrested and booked at the High Desert Detention Center in Adelanto for violation of PC 245. Ledbetter, Valdez, and Murillo were arrested for violation of PC 602 trespassing. They were later issued citations and released from the Barstow Police Department.
I don't know why I was thinking about the cornhole guy, the one with no arms. I don't know why she came to my mind, dude.
Bro, imagine that shit over a fucking bathtub. He just went on Marketplace like, oh, I'm gonna go get a bathtub.
A bathtub.
Hell
Bro.
yeah,
That's
fool.
fucking weird.
All right, I don't know if you guys remember, there's a deputy on dating app during standoff under investigation. So there's a sheriff from Riverside
Riverside?
County. He was literally during the standoff. This was literally on dating app, and the camera guy's recording, zooming in on him. So look at this guy. He's on.
Hey, no bullshit.
Yeah,
What else are you gonna do? You're
Yeah,
just standing
bro.
there. Everybody else is all. There's a whole
Yeah.
bunch of cops there. No.
yeah, dude. So watch. Let's see. So on Wednesday, a Riverside County Sheriff deputy was caught scrolling through a dating app during a standoff, as captured by CBS Los Angeles aerial footage.
Damn, they
showing-
caught him from the helicopter?
Yeah, dude. Using his
They
phone.
zoomed in. They're like, what the fuck is this guy doing?
Him using his phone near a suspected crash car. The standoff followed a high-speed pursuit where the Riverside County Sheriff K-9 unit attempted to deploy a grappler tool.
Bless you.
The device, bless you, fool.
You guys getting sick, bro?
That shit just hit me out of nowhere. This fool sneezed and he gave
don't
it to
scare
me,
me,
fool.
Dick. Don't scare me, Dick.
You gave it to me, fool. You sneezed first.
I sneeze once, fool, because it's cold.
Yeah, still you sneezed first.
The device, the device malfunction,
Fucking Peter
causing a suspect to crash into a brick wall near Drupal Valley High School. Deputies deployed pepper balls and robots during these robots who from China, fool, during the house hours long standoff.
With a fucking nice face, a silicone face
Hell
or
yeah,
whatever.
fool. Silicone everything, bro.
Yeah.
Both suspects refused to surrender. Riverside County Fire Department paramedics later pronounced him dead from an apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound.
Imagine you're getting fucking taken by robots and it's got big old titties.
The Riverside County Sheriff's Office initiated an internal investigation on Thursday, writing, "This behavior does not reflect the standard expectation of or policies of our department. The office committee to hold the employees accountability. Authorities have not identified the suspect,
hope he doesn't get
whose
fired.
body was extracted from the vehicle after several hours. The incident remained under review as the office examines professional conduct standards."
Hey, but honestly, think about it. The robots were handling the work, so he's like, "Fuck it."
How you just using his own robot too?
Lucky, he's probably just taking a little his union break. Fool.
Union break, fool. Cigarette
You're
break.
just trying to get a date after the standoff, fool.
He got 15, fool. 11 having 15.
Yeah.
Female officials say he's teleported several times, including the Waffle House to the Waffle House. What the fuck?
Dude, if I could teleport to Waffle House, that'd be so sick.
Go for
Have
this,
you ever been to one?
No. On Saturday, FEMA Associate Administrator Greg Phillips reaffirmed his podcast claims on Truth Social that he was involuntarily teleported 50 miles to a Waffle House, defending the accounts after CNN's report. Dude, after a little bit of drinking, you teleport anywhere, dude. Appointed in December 2025 without emergency management experience, Phillips previously gained prominence promoting debunked 2020 election fraud claims and using violent rhetoric, including calling the former President Joe Biden's death in podcast appearances. CNN's K-File reporting detailed Phillips' January 2025 claims, describing being lifted up and transported 40 miles to a ditch near Albany, Georgia, where Phillips insisting these incredible adventure.
He went on a side
drunk.
quest.
Experience.
He went on a side quest.
He was like sticking his head out like the Joker, you know, when he's like fucking, he's all like getting the fresh air. He
was on the back of a
yeah,
Uber and shit.
yeah.
Last week, the House Homeland Security Committee postponed Phillips' scheduled testimony as lawmakers labeled him wildly unfit to lead FEMA's Office of Response and Recovery, citing violent statements and teleportation claims. FEMA officials downplayed the remarks as personal, informal discussions made during the career treatment.
The cancer?
Cancer treatment. Yet critics warn his bizarre claims and lack of disaster management expertise threaten the agency's ability to coordinate critical response operations.
Bro, this is the head of FEMA, and this is what the fuck he's talking
He
about?
went to Waffle House, bro. Leave him alone.
That's kind of funny, though. Like, I teleported to fucking Waffle House.
If I was going to teleport somewhere, that'd be a pretty sick place to teleport.
Let's see what we got for teleportation, brother. Pretty interesting female fit. That pops
That's the
up.
thing right there.
Oh shit, dude.
Hey, Google. How do I teleport to Waffle House? Let's see.
While science hasn't cracked human teleportation yet, you can use a rideshare app. Or
All right,
Man.
watch this. Hold on. Let's see.
Right,
Right,
sure.
mental floss. Teleportation is possible, just not in the way you might think. So let's see what.
Are they talking about like lucid dreaming and shit?
Let's see. Teleportation has been foddered for science fiction books and movies. The idea that we might one day be able to transport ourselves across long distance instantly in a tantalizing. After all, who wouldn't want to teleport themselves to the beach after a day's
I'm
work?
trying to teleport to fucking Waffle House.
You're trying to fucking teleport to Hong Kong.
Hong
fool.
Kong, fool. Hong Kong, Hong Kong.
On April 3rd,
Magic
on April
computer.
3rd, 2026, a top official of the Federal Emergency Management Agency named Greg Phillips sparked fresh discussion about teleportation when he claimed that he had teleported to the Waffle House, according to the New York Times.
Computer. Teleport this guy to Waffle House. Have you seen that guy? Computer.
Staff and regulars at the establishment said that they did not recognize his photo, but Phillips claimed that he had teleported twice while living in Georgia and said that once he had ended up at the classes the classic 24/7 breakfast restaurant, he also mentioned that he was taking heavy medication for cancer treatment at that time.
Drunk on arrival, 3 sheets to the wind.
I want to hear another cancer treatment patient talk about fucking teleporting, dog.
Philip,
Ain't no mistaking
you
the
on.
state that I'm in, dude.
see, Philip also clarified that the word teleportation is not a preferred term for what happened. The word teleportation was not mine. Philip wrote on the platform Truth Social, it was used by someone else in the conversation reaching for language to describe something with no easy name. The more accurate biblical
He's like those words in
biblical
Spanish
terms,
that don't have a word for it in English.
So the accurate biblical terms are translated or transported, not new ideas for people of faith. Okay.
Sounds like this fool was at a
Is
crack house and
is
fucking...
teleportation possible? What does the science say?
No.
The short answer and reigning scientific consensus is that it is not currently possible for human beings to teleport. However, teleportation itself is scientifically possible, just on a very minuscule scale. Thanks to the discovery of the quantum teleportation, this technique has allowed physics to transfer the quantum state of the particle to another in a different location. It is also made possible to produce multiple perfect copies of particles, a feat known as quantum telecloning. Quantum teleportation relies on the principle called quantum entanglement, which is an extremely simple term, refers to two subatomic particles that are intrinsically linked so much that they are share in existence. This essentially means that observing one particle immediately reveals information about the other, even if they are
I was about to say,
separated
isn't that shit spooky action at a distance?
vast distance of billions of light years. Albert Einstein called this phenomenon spooky actions at a distance. Quantum teleportation involves using the link as a cosmic bridge that allows the physical state of one entangled particle to be transferred into another. Scientists first proposed this idea of quantum teleportation in 1993, and in 1997, teleportation between photons was achieved for the first time by physicists in Innsbruck, Austria in 2002. Scientists at the Australian, wait, what?
Yeah.
National University teleported the quantum state of a
Australian.
laser beam.
Hold on, bro. Why is it Australian if it's Austria? Austria's not Australian.
Because it's saying and in
scientists.
2002.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
separately.
All right, for sure.
But who else came from Austria?
I know, bro.
Arnold
the
Schwarzenegger from
famous
Famous
painter,
painter.
the famous painter, dog.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
4 years later, researchers in Denmark, Niels Bohr Institute, managed to deliver information inside a laser beam to a group of atoms over a foot away using quantum teleportation. In 2012, scientists at the University of Science and Technology of China teleported a particle over 60 feet away. In 2017, satellites in China teleported information across hundreds of miles between a satellite in space to Earth. And in 2020, scientists found that it may be possible to teleport electrons. And in 2025, scientists successfully transmitted information from one proton to another using remote light sources created by quantum dots. These recent breakthroughs have significant implications for quantum computing and communication and paved the way for completely secure and private modes of transmitting information. So it's pretty much saying that you could teleport stuff, but it's more like just information wise, like emails.
You can't.
You know
so
what I mean?
what you're saying is you can't end up at a fucking Waffle House.
Yeah, you can't. Fool. Technically, yeah. Is it possible to teleport human? Go for it, Joseph.
Reproducing a single particle is a far cry from reproducing an entire human being. However, oh damn, I read that retarded. However, first off, teleporting or cloning an entire person made up of billions and billions of atoms would require incomprehensible amounts of energy and control. There are other concerns regarding teleporting living beings that raise big questions about what it means to be alive. For example, if all the particles in your body were copied and reproduced elsewhere, that might technically mean that your body would be destroyed and a replica would be left walking around in its place. This raises a whole host of ethical and medical physical questions, including whether teleporting a human would actually technically involve death and subsequent resurrection.
What the heck?
Also, if teleportation were possible, it follows that it might also be possible to somehow engineer or alter that copy of the human, perhaps with certain cognitive or physical enhancements, which presents a whole other conundrum in and of itself. Additionally, if even a particle was teleported to the wrong place, you could die or be irreversibly damaged.
Yeah, like Stephen Hawkins.
Come back all fucked up.
Ow, ow.
Ow. Perhaps buying a flight to the beach or driving to Waffle House is starting not to sound so bad after all.
Damn, dog.
They called that motherfucker out.
Yeah,
They called him out.
Oh, hold on. Let me ask this question. If you're able to teleport one spot, what would you want to be teleported to? Like, pretty much. Like,
Waffle House.
Waffle House, you? What about you, Frank?
Can I go and come back?
Yeah.
Fuck the beach, I guess.
No, I'm going to Disneyland, dude. Just fucking walk around for free.
Dude,
Nah, you'll get caught up by the fucking Mickey Mouse police.
Big ass ears coming at you.
Just tell me my season pass, bro. Six Flags.
I was like, oh shit.
Oh shit, wrong one. I'll probably choose somewhere on an island. You know, like a nice little
Epstein's
island.
Island, fool.
You faggot. You would say that, huh?
But does this island have minors in it?
No, sir. Not like probably what, like those little fucking like islands somewhere you just relax and like Cancun or something like that. You know what I mean?
One of those.
Is there
fucking,
scientists there and very important people?
And Stephen Hawking?
Steve Hawkins, he'd be stuck in the sand, dog.
His little tires.
Hell yeah,
With his
bro.
little dress on?
Hell yeah,
You know
bro.
what? This
He's
does.
have
Big,
all terrain tires on that shit.
I do have a little question now.
What's up?
You know how he was saying, like in the other article about the biblical meaning of teleport?
Yeah.
What was Jesus
Translate?
teleported?
Here, let's look it up. Biblical teleportation.
It wouldn't be far-fetched.
That's what I'm saying, because they brought up the biblical meaning of it to be transported or translated.
Let's see what it says.
And I mean, the Virgin Mary?
Let's see.
Hmm.
The Bible contains accounts of instantaneous supernatural transportation, often described as the Spirit of God catching away individuals, which resemble modern concepts of teleportation.
All right.
The most prominent example is in Phillips in Acts 8:39-40, who is instantly transported about 30 miles
To
from
Waffle
Gaza
House,
to
dude.
to the road to Azotus.
Wait, I have a... Okay, so you know how they were talking about how teleportation, you might die and be resurrected?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so what if they teleported Jesus
Mhm.
to Mary's stomach? So he died but was resurrected in her stomach.
But he can't die though because he's a god. Gods don't die, bro.
But what if only God's teleport?
Yeah, exactly.
So he got...
Gods
So, but no, like the science was telling that you might die and be resurrected.
Yeah, that's what it was
Mhm.
saying.
So what if that's the instance there?
They weren't saying you would be resurrected. They're saying it would kind of be like you're resurrected. Because
'Cause you
your
might-
old
you might-
version of yourself would have to die.
So
and
wouldn't
Yeah.
that make sense?
kind of, yeah.
in a weird way, but
Because
I
think
guess
about
so.
it, the Virgin Mary story is kind of weird.
How? What ways?
How are you going to be pregnant without ever having sex?
Well, it's by the Holy Spirit, bro.
So the Holy Spirit is a teleportation device.
I wouldn't say that, dude. I don't know.
Maybe the Holy Spirit just teleported? Because my thing is like what they say with the Shroud of Turin,
Yeah.
that the image of Jesus that you see on there,
Yeah.
that you only see in the background, that it had to have been made in a way of like super energy.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah, that's
They're saying that you wouldn't be able to teleport because there's not
because of the
enough
burn
energy.
marks and shit, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
So maybe he had enough energy to teleport.
Maybe
That's how it burned the image into the shroud.
Maybe that's just like the spiritual. I don't know.
Because that's what I was saying. How that the guy was saying in spiritual and in biblical sense,
Yeah.
and then that's where my brain kind of went, was to when Jesus when Drake and Josh opened the tomb and he wasn't there. Remember the meme?
Way.
I don't know. That's kind of crazy.
So here's where it says biblical teleportation. Here's Philip the evangelist. After baptizing an Ethiopian eunuch, the Spirit of the Lord snatched Philip away and he immediately appeared in Azulos. Then Jesus, John 6:21 and Luke 24:31. After walking on the water, the boat Jesus entered arrived instantly at the destination. He also vanished instantly from the sight of disciples at
Waffle House.
Emmaus. Ezekiel, the prophet described being lifted up and taken away by the Spirit, often interpreted as transportation or another location. Then Habakkuk, Daniel 14, 33-39, in the Apocrypha. In the extended story of Daniel, an angel carries Habakkuk by his hair from Judea to Babylon to feed Daniel in the lions of Den. That's
Okay,
interesting.
what if Jesus was AI
Look,
in human form?
All right, calm down, Joe Rogan. Calm down, Joe Rogan.
Think about it. And he's able to teleport.
and then he's on the web right now. He's fucking talking with the other AIs too.
Let's put him in control. Putting him in.
But look, let's read that next part though.
what
Look.
was that? Go for it.
Contextual interpretation, divine intervention. These acts are portrayed as miracles performed by God, not by natural technology. Purpose. The movement is typically to facilitate an urgent divine mission or to protect a servant of God, rather than a mundane act. Caught away. The phrase used in Acts often implies being removed by force or taken by surprise, suggesting an immediate and supernatural action. While not explicitly called teleportation in the text, these events show a divine bypassing of normal physical constraints of time and space.
Let's dive deeper. Fool.
Damn, that's kind of, I don't know, it's still kind of weird to me.
That's just a little deeper of what
Oh,
I said
okay.
already.
Yeah, all right, cool. Now we're good.
I don't know, but that's the thing. They're saying that you need super power to be able to do it. And the power that made that image on the shroud, they don't know how the fuck that happened.
It's from his blood, right? Supposedly.
No, they're saying it's like a burn. But
Because even in the cave, it like has weird burn marks.
it's not like a burn either. It's like a, I
Like
guess
a nuclear.
that's how I was gonna say right now. How the fucking in Japan
Let's
when you
see.
see all the shadows left behind.
Let's see. The shroud of Turin is 14 foot long, 3 by 5 foot wide, linen cloth housed in Turin, Italy. Believed to many to be the burial shroud of Jesus of Nazareth. It bears a faint negative 3D image of a tortured man with AB blood type. So there's blood. I'm telling
There
you.
is.
Triggered centuries of debate regarding its authenticity, scientific analysis, the religious significance as a possible relic of the resurrection.
He was 5'11"? That's pretty tall, huh?
Where's that? 5'11"?
Right there. Physical features. It shows
Oh,
the,
okay.
the front and back of a man around 5'11" with wounds consistent with the Roman crucifixion, whipping, thorny crown wounds, and bloodstains. Authenticity debate. While some experts argue scientific testing confirms its origin, the shroud was described as a fake in the 14th century. Scientific findings. Studies are mixed. Some studies show 2,000-year-old linen from the Middle East, while others claim it is a medieval forgery, with recent findings suggesting contamination from the 15th century fabrics.
Relics of Jesus. Many Christians regard it as an authentic artifact directly related to the passion of the resurrection of Jesus. Venerations is viewed as a snapshot of divine events with an image formed by the mysterious potential supernatural event. Its image matches the gospel description of Jesus' burial.
Hey, where did he go though? Did he like just disappear?
Back to the kingdom of heaven, dude.
Careful, that's heaven.
Oh. What if he was an alien?
Ah, no mames, güey. Pas de verga, güey.
What if the aliens made AI?
Yeah.
Fuck.
This food.
You know who made AI? It was the Egyptians, dude.
The Egyptians food.
They made it.
They made it on their holographs. They
Yeah.
start drawing and shit. Draw touching the stones. Turns into it's like a
It tells a
smartphone.
story,
It's a
fool.
big. It's a Tesla iPhone in their food. Tesla phone.
Damn.
It's imprinted right there.
The one we were supposed to order for?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we were supposed to order food. Hey, fool, I was reading the specs. It's like this big, sick ass
Sick ass phone,
dude.
and that shit's fake.
And damn,
Fucking
got
lied
us
to
good,
They
dude.
lied to us so
Hell
bad.
yeah, they got us good, bro. Hey, but
We got
But
fool.
look how
We got
crazy.
got.
Look how they got us into detail, like the specs and all
The
that.
whole
Like,
fake fucking
yeah,
website.
Even the
dude.
website was lit.
Yeah, dude. I was like, dude, let's get this phone,
Fucking
dude.
liar ass.
Hell yeah,
motherfuckers.
man. Come on, Elon, or how you say?
Elon ma.
Elon, man.
Elon ma.
Please do the phone.
That would actually be pretty sick if we did.
Hell yeah, dude. Shit.
With SmartLink or
Give
whatever
me a
it's called.
Cybertruck phone.
Cybertruck
Cybertruck
phone.
phone?
Hell yeah, dude.
It's gonna be super bulky. Is that it, house?
I think that's it.
That's it, brothers.
Thank you for watching episode 91.
Mm-hmm.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Hit the bell
Hit the bell
Like, comment, subscribe again.
and hit the bell again.
and hit the bell again.
Make a fake account and like, comment, subscribe.
Yes,
Yeah,
please.
for a third time.
Hit the bell another time if you need to. Ready? 3, 2, 1.